Good morning, y'all. Thank you for coming back to my channel. It's your girl Savannah, and we're just gonna jump right into the video. So this morning is my first day trying to eat cleaner, eventually heading into a full vegan or raw vegan diet. So this is my way of getting back into it slowly. And today's breakfast is 2 fried eggs on top of some raw spinach, some fresh spinach, and some roasted golden potatoes seasoned with Old Bay seasoning. So I cooked that. It was about 8 in the morning, y'all. I had just taken my son to school, and it was a good day. I'm not gonna lie, today was a good day. Today was an off day, so I did all my errands today, including eating right, which was amazing for me. So this was just the beginning. So again, 2 fried eggs, salt and pepper, golden potatoes with Old Bay seasoning, ketchup, all on top of some spinach. Simple, easy, and it was good. And about a couple of hours later, I was feeling hungry again. So instead of going for my usual snacks like hot chips and a soda or something really, really bad, I opted for something that I really used to like as a kid, and that was bananas peanut butter on toast. But instead of using actual bananas, I used banana chips and some fresh blueberries. So that was a light snack a couple of hours later, and it felt good. That's my child's medicine. He's sick. But that was my snack, and it was feeling, for some reason throughout the day I kind of always felt the need to eat. I was hungry, but I tried to stick to eating healthier options, and mind you, this is organic peanut butter as well, so it was really, really, really good. And that satisfied me until it was time for another snack. And here I am at the washateria doing my laundry, and I needed a snack, and these kind bars are pretty good, and this one is really, 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 really good. So I definitely had to record that for y'all. Don't mind my polish, mind your business. Thank you. But it's cinnamon and pecan or pecan, and it was so good. And another snack, because 2 hours later I'm still doing laundry, because if you like me, you let it pile up, and God knows it's 18 loads and it's just all over. But this is a popular snack that I really like to have even when I'm not dieting, and it's pineapples or any kind of fruit with some tahine or tajine. I don't know how to say it, but I believe it's tahine. But this was just watermelon and pineapples, and it was so good. This lasted me all day long. I could not finish it sitting in my car, but I did finish it throughout the end of the day. So here comes dinner, and I actually did a whole entire haul at Trader Joe's. So let me show y'all what I got. Some green beans, some, what's that? Butternut squash, I believe. Yes, it was so good. This cheese, oh my gosh, it was so funky and stinky, but it's vegan, so I needed to incorporate that, and I still have a bunch of it. Some mushrooms, chopped mushrooms or cut mushrooms, and some 3 cheese pasta sauce for my vegan spaghetti that I plan to make in a couple of days. But I got that, and of course you see that wine back there. I needed that. That's not vegan, but that's my life. And some organic spaghetti, all from Trader Joe's. I had never been to Trader Joe's, so this was my first time, and it was okay. I mean, I go again, but I don't really get the hype. Sorry. And unfortunately, the almond milk that I got was busted wide the open. Look at that, leaking. It was all inside of my bag and everything. I had literally lost probably a fourth of the milk. So what I did is I emptied out my old almond milk thing. It was like a little bit left, so I just poured it out in the sink and put it in there. And it was time to cook dinner, so I put everything on top of some olive oil on a pan, and put it in the oven on 400. Seasoned my, what's that, butternut squash with some chili powder. I believe I used maybe, what's that, garlic? That should be garlic salt, I believe. It's garlic salt. Yep. Put that on there. I seasoned my green beans with a little salt and pepper. Oh yeah, add that Tony. Add that Tony's on there. Add that Tony's. You need that. So just because I'm eating right doesn't mean that it doesn't have to taste good. It should still taste good. Your food should still taste really, really, really good, flavorful. And yes, my laptop is on the stove because my charger is raggedy and it only accepts my laptop as a usable device or whatever. I don't know. But again, always seasoning on my potatoes. Always, don't put nothing else. So this was me cooking and sauteing everything with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, which is also something that I picked up while I was at Trader Joe's. And that was probably the best thing that I got there from there, because I really needed that. And it was pretty good. The price wise at Trader Joe's, I'm not gonna lie, their prices are good for the things that you probably really really want, and it's good for saving $1, but it's really not that big. It was only 3 or 4 aisles, and I'm used to HEB, y'all. I'm from Texas, okay? We got big grocery stores, and that Trader Joe's just wasn't doing it for me. But this is what, before I put it in the oven, and again, I put the oven on 400, and I probably let those sit in there for about 20 minutes. And yes, I like my green beans all the way wilted. I know it's probably not nutritional, but that's what I like. So this is me chopping up an onion. I gotta have some fresh onion in my food. And what I did was I sauteed them, and I believe I added some extra stuff on there, some garlic and all kinds of, nonsense with my vegan ground beef that I'm about to try, or what is it called? Meatless ground beef that I sauteed with some mushrooms for my dinner, and it actually turned out pretty good. Now, would I make it again? I would probably make it, but without the green beans, and add more of a sauteed spinach kind of thing, because the green beans, they just wasn't hitting. Even though they were in that bag, they really weren't that fresh. That's why I'm just not that hype on Trader Joe's. But this is my garlic. I like fresh garlic. I do not like that garlic in a jar soaked in whatever it is. I like my garlic fresh. It doesn't take very long to chop it up, and you don't need very much. But I always put 2 or 3 cloves in whatever I'm cooking, because garlic is the bomb diggity, you feel me? But why am I still dressed? Look at this meat, y'all. Okay, so I got this meatless ground beef. It's actually pretty good, and I did use it, and I did eat it all, but I only put maybe a fourth of it inside of my dinner for tonight. But 2 or 3 days later, y'all, this meatless ground beef was gone. It's a hit. I'm definitely gonna buy it again if I see it again. And so I just pretty much, I sauteed that. It didn't take much time to really cook dinner. It's just getting back into the habit of getting in the kitchen and getting things done without any excuses. I have really made so many excuses within the past year and a half in regards to dropping weight and to eating better. As you can see, my stomach is tight. It is swollen. It has never been this big. I have never been this big, and I just really honestly feel uncomfortable most of the time. I can't fit any of my clothes. I'm constantly having to buy new jeans. I'm either in plus size or the very last size in women's jeans, and it's not that it's embarrassing. It's just that it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like me. So I have to do better. I'm currently at 248 pounds, and I know for sure that I can get to 180 before the end of the year. But I don't want to put that in my forefront or as my only goal. I just really want to do better. I want to eat right no matter what, whether I'm dieting or not. I just need a better lifestyle in general. So yeah, I'm doing the best I can. So this is just me cleaning all my crap up, because I got to keep moving, and it's only right. But this is my sauteed onions and garlic and my meatless ground beef, and I tell y'all, I seasoned it a little bit because it was already pre-seasoned. As you can see, it's kind of already cooked, but I heated it up, got it nice and warm, and sizzling in my pot, in my little skillet or whatever. But it turned out to be pretty good, and I do like my onions to be a little bit big. I like to crunch and chew on my onions. So this is my food, not y'all, so mind your business, but it was good though. And that's it. It's cooked. Everything is cooked. It's time to put the dinner in a bowl and get ready to eat. And this was I don't know if this was my last meal, but I believe this was around 6 p.m. And it was my off day, so I wasn't tripping about staying up late or anything like that, because I work nights. So I fixed my dinner, y'all. I ended up cutting up an avocado and putting it on there, putting it to the side, and I ate that, and dinner was pretty good. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch. Y'all, this was so good for my first real dinner back into eating healthier and not necessarily keto. I'm going to tell y'all why in a little bit, while I'm not keto anymore, and why that didn't work. But this was good. I took my mozzarella vegan cheese and I sprinkled a little bit on top. Y'all, this stuff stank. It's dank. It ranks. It's funky. But I only used, a little bit compared to what I would usually use if I was using regular real cheese. But I sprinkled a little bit. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to eat it because I spent my money on it. And I'm probably going to buy, again, just a different brand or something else until I find something I really like. I cut this hard-ass avocado up. Like, mind y'all, the avocado not even ready, but I'm just so hungry and so greedy. I just gotta have it. It's hard as a brick on the inside. Look at this. The seed didn't even come all the way out with the shell on it. Y'all, this became the most struggling thing that I did all day long. So luckily it wasn't too bad, but I was still able to eat it and get it out with no problem. And then it was good. Like I said, again, I love healthier food options. I need to stick with it on a daily basis, and I need to really just go vegan because the 2 months that I did try it a couple of years back, I ended up losing so much weight, getting so much mucus out of my body. I was better. I felt good. I lost a little weight. I was pulling, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I was doing good. I was doing good. But this is dinner. My bowl looks full. It looks huge. It's healthy. It's good. Y'all, dinner was amazing. But let me tell you why I stopped doing keto. I stopped doing keto because it just, not only did it require too much of my time, but it required me to eat foods that I normally wouldn't eat anyway. Like, I'm not a heavy on dairy kind of person. I'm not a heavy fats kind of person. I don't like a lot of butter. I don't like a lot of cheese. I don't like a lot of mayonnaise. I don't really like those types of things. I like avocados, but even that, to a minimum. I can't eat them every day. It's just not something that I'm used to, but I do like fresh vegetables. I do like, meat. I do like things like that. But I want to have access to all the foods I like, just in a healthier version. I feel like that works better for me. So I really just ended up stop doing keto altogether and stop dieting altogether, and probably gained an extra 15 pounds, child. But I'm back here again. It's a new year. I just turned 29, and thank God I'm still alive. But y'all, this is just a start. It was good, and I promise y'all, I finished this all the way down to the bottom of the bowl. That butternut squash was probably the best thing in this entire bowl. It was so good. It was my first time actually having butternut squash, and I was shocked, y'all. It's like a sweet potato, but more of a potato kind of texture. It was still pretty firm, but also soft at the same time, and sweet, and it had the spice on there from the chili powder. Everything was so good. This was great. So a little bit after I had finished my food, I got called in to go to work. So here's me getting ready for work unexpectedly at the very last minute. Threw my work uniform on and decided to make a smoothie since I was going to have to be up all night. Slicked my hair back into a little ponytail. No, I didn't comb my hair out. Mind your business. But I just sprinkled some oatmeal on top, some fresh strawberries, some fresh bananas, a little almond milk, and put it in my blender or my little thingy majab. I don't know what it's called. My brother gave it to me. Thanks, brother. But this does a great job. It doesn't take long at all. Set the setting, walk away, and it's good. And I gave a little bit to my baby on the way out. But this was my last meal of the day. A few banana chips, and I don't know if those are vegan or not, but I still got a few left. I might eat the rest, might not, don't know, but they are delicious. And this strawberry banana smoothie did me right. A few simple ingredients, and we're good to go. Thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Love y'all.